Alright, hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Achira, a brand new series on this channel called The Natural Footy Show. Here we go. Now, because of Fabrizio Romano, am I allowed to say here we go? Now, this footy show will be mainly the Premier League, but we'll talk about the world of football. So let's begin, shall we? So, top of the league, Arsenal travelled to Aston Villa and got a good result, 4-2 win over Aston Villa. And it was the top of a total challenging victory from the Gunners, wasn't it? It was end-to-end. Villa started really well in the first half. Some shaky moments from Arsenal, but they rebounded back, and the second half they opposed the statue of like, oh, no, we're the Arsenal, we're going to win this game. Yeah, Villa will be disappointed with that. Obviously, I think Ollie Watkins said on Match Today straight afterwards, like, if we, you get into a 1-0 lead, you get into a 2-0 lead, you hopefully get a point from the match. Especially when a good goal from Coutinho, not really good defending from us, you want to hold on the lead. And Emery said the exact same thing, but Arsenal showed that they're going to go till the very end with a beautiful, lovely strike at the end by Jorginho. Sort of, it came across his body and sort of inside foot, like pushed the ball. Maybe you could have said it could have been offside position there if you're very looking at the small details. But nah, it's funny for Arsenal fans because against Martinez. Own goal from him, and then the last goal of the game, he went after a corner to try and hopefully get a point for Villa. The corner does not go to the keeper. Martinez is in the near post, thinking, why? If you're the keeper, surely you go to the middle. If it's a little bit over here, if it's a little bit under here, or whatever, you can at least make an impact towards that end. Shy corner from Villa, and guess who? Martinelli, 2v2, Vieira plays in Martinelli, and Martinelli literally celebrates, running towards an open goal, and that's a victory for us. And that is huge. That is a title-winning victory, should I say. Alright, let's move on to Chelsea Southampton. Another defeat, another poor result for the boys in blue. Graham Potter is severely under pressure now. What a wonderful victory for the Saints. They sacked Nathan Jones in the week, and then the interim manager gets a 1-0 victory at Stamford Bridge. That's not a bad result, eh? And obviously Chelsea started the game really poor, defensively poor. But in the second half, they created so many chances, and I thought Sterling was really good at thinking, how after they did not score? It's like watching Brighton play this weekend, 2 years ago, last year. So like that, so many chances but not scoring, and 1-0 victory for the Saints, and now Potter is under pressure. And his quotes after the game, I'm sure there will be people out here think that I'm the problem. I don't think they're right, but I'm not arrogant enough to say their opinion isn't worth articulating. I'm here to help the team keep working through a team period. Wow. So all of a sudden he's putting the pressure on the players. Will Chelsea fans stand it? Chelsea supporters have already had enough. Personally, I think he's a very good coach, but is he a good manager? You've got to be a better manager than a coach to be at Chelsea Football Club. Lots of money and lots of ego players in the dressing room. It's going to be hard to handle. So now all the focus turns on to Todd Bowley, who's given him a big contract, 10 million a year or something like that. And he gave it, what, 6 months ago, 5 months ago? Will he pull the plug now and he has to pay Potter a compensation? And it would be a huge fee. Or will he let it ride out for a little longer? And because Chelsea are mid-table, they are struggling, they are winless in a little while. We're interested to see what they do. Let's now move on to Manchester City, who travelled to Forest and only got a 1-1 draw. Don't know how it wasn't 5-0. It was a lovely strike from Bernardo Silva, who put City 1-0 up, but he was partly at fault for City conceding their goal. Obviously in the defensive formation recently, Bernardo Silva has been playing left back. Very interesting. In possession, maybe playing a bit more deeper as a deep line playmaker, but at left back in the defensive shape from Man City. And then it went to press the midfielder. Then Forest played a couple of triangles, and Brendan Johnson was through inside the box. Laporte does not put a tackle in, don't know why. And then Walker has got a man in front of him and a man behind him, doesn't know. It's like in no man's land, doesn't know which one to go to. And Chris Wood is free at the back post, and the celebrations of Forest go wild. And Steve Cooper said it, they had to dig deep, they had to defend deeply, but they got an amazing result, especially against a team who's fighting for the title. And obviously about the Liverpool game against Newcastle, 2-0 victory. Go check out my match reaction where I dived a bit more deeply than I would right now. But a fantastic victory for the Reds. It was so good. Goals from Nunes and Cody Gakpo again. Gakpo scoring again 2 weeks in a row, thinking, right, he's now getting the groove. Salah with a beautiful ball. Trent Robertson being more creative for fullbacks. When Trent and Robert play, Liverpool looked sharp, and then the midfield of working hard by Chetic again did really well. Fabinho was back into normal self, and Henderson was electric as well in terms of his pressing. Very good from this. It's good to see Virgil van Dijk back in the starting lineup, and what else but Alisson Becker? He's just so handsome. Alisson is so gorgeous. Alright, let's move on to Man United. I don't really want to talk about them. They comfortably bet Leicester 3-0. And as watching the highlights, thinking, first 20-25 minutes, Leicester on here. Chances being banged by 3 or 4 chances that David De Gea had to save Man United. And then after that, thinking Leicester didn't do anything, and Man United just turned on a switch and bang, get Rashford through on goal a couple of times. Like 2-0. Rashford's on fire, by the way, right now. And then making a 3-0 with Fernandes and Sancho linking up really well. There was a challenger that was going around and thinking Sabitzer on, I think it was on FaZe, thinking, nah, it's just a screenshot, whatever it's called. It's nothing. A yellow card at most, but it wasn't that bad of a tackle. And United, are they title challengers? Fucking hope not. But let me know in the comments if you're a United fan watching this. Let me know, because you're not that far away from City and Arsenal. And now my favourite, talking about Everton and the relegation zone battles. A fair play, they got a good result against Leeds, 1-0 victory, and Seamus Coleman, El Capitano, steps up. Was it a cross? Did he mean it? Who knows? He said it in the post-match interview that he mean it. Well, you can tell in the highlights, he did a couple gazes at the keeper. Obviously Melia, Leeds goalkeeper, is anticipating him to put the ball in, but no one was there. So Melia, why was he there and not, I don't know. I tell you what, it's an absolute superb, clever, experienced finish from a fullback who's been criticised, fair enough, recently. Fair enough on his because he's obviously losing lots of physical attributes, but he's got the heart, and that's what Everton reading right now. And you know what? 3 now matches under Sean Dyche, 2 1-0 victories, 2 clean sheets. Against Arsenal, against Leeds, top of the league, and Leeds who are in now they're now bottom of the league, Leeds, aren't they? So very good from Everton, and definitely Sean Dyche is definitely gonna keep them up. It will be their defense who keeps them up. They can't score. They're struggling with Calvin Lewin's fitness. Mopai is not doing anything, and Alex Sims is a young striker and obviously not good enough at this level right now. They need lots of clean sheets and lots of 1-1s in draws, 1-0s in victories if they're going to stay up, because they've got nothing up front. And Mopai is their experienced striker who's always fit, but he doesn't make runs. What does he bring to the team? I don't know. Right, let's end the video with a nice touching moment from Kudus, who plays for Ajax. Unfortunately, Christian Atsu passed away the other day in the Turkey earthquakes disaster, and Kudus took off his top and said rest in peace Christian Atsu, and the referee did not give him a booking. That is just class referee. Well done to Kudus, and yes, rest in peace, and all love and goes to the Atsu family. Right, we'll leave it right there. That's the end of the first Natural Footy show. Comment down below what your thoughts are. Like, subscribe, also follow me on social media platforms and all that jazzy stuff. And we'll see you later.